Let us discuss this change of scale property. First, we will discuss its proof. After that, we will discuss examples based on it. Let us discuss its proof. This property says if L of f of t is phi of s, then L of f of at is 1 by phi of s by. That means if you multiply this t by a, then the final answer will be 1 by a. Okay, that constant will be there. And whatever the Laplace of f of t, we have to replace s by phi of s by. So this thing we have to prove. Let us start with the given information. Let me write. We have L of f of t, which is equal to phi of s. So this is a given thing, but Laplace, we know its definition. What is it? Let me write that thing here. Integration 0 to infinity e raised to minus st f of t dt. So this is definition I wrote here. This is a given thing. Okay. After that, we have to focus on this part. We have to prove this one. Let us start with left hand side and we will try to bring right hand side. So consider Laplace of f of at. I am considering the left hand side and we will prove that it is equal to right hand side. So Laplace of f of at. So again I can use the definition. Same definition I can use, but instead of f of t, I should write f of at. So let me write that thing. Integration 0 to infinity e raised to minus st f of at dt. Since we have f of at, so that's why I'm writing f of at here, right? After that, I'm going to use one substitution. See, my substitution is putting at is equal to u, right? So this is my substitution. So that's why t is equal to obviously u by shifting a on that side. When we put anything, we take a derivative as well as we find out new limits. So the same thing I will do here. I will take its derivative. Derivative of t is 1, so I should write dt. Derivative of u by a is 1 by, after that du I supposed to write. Okay, so this is a derivative we found out. After that, we have to find new limits. Okay, let us do that thing here. We have space for t is equal to 0 and for t tends to infinity, right? So these are limits of t, original limits of t. What we have? 0 to infinity. So see, when t is equal to 0, what will happen? 0 into anything 0. So that's why u is also equal to 0. And when you put t is equal to infinity here, infinity into anything, you will have infinity, since it is a finite number, getting? So that's why you will have infinity again, and value of u also infinity. So that means our new limits are also same, 0 to infinity. Let us put that thing here. So therefore, Laplace of f of at is equal to new limits 0 to infinity we have got, right? e raised to minus s t. What is value of t we have? U by a. Let us write that thing, u by a. F of at. What is value of at? U. So f of u, right? Next, dt. What is value of dt? 1 by a du. So that's why I simply write du by a. See that 1 by is a constant, and when we take integration, when we solve integration, we always take constants outside. So the same thing I can do here. So let us take 1 by outside. 1 by a. Integration 0 to infinity e raised to minus s by. So that a I am writing as a denominator of s. Doesn't matter, having the same meaning, getting? U. F of u du. So this is the integration we have, right? So u variable v variable t, doesn't matter. You can simply replace u by theta, you can replace u by t. So here also I am going to replace u by t everywhere. So that integration will look like this, 1 by a. Integration 0 to infinity e raised to minus s by a t f of t dt. So integration will look like this, getting? So can you find any difference between this integral and this integral? Getting? Is there any difference? Let us check. 0 to infinity, f of t dt same, e raised to minus s by a t, e raised to minus st. Yes, that means here we have s and here we have s by a. This is the only difference. When you have s, we call it as a phi of s. So when you have s by a, we should call it as phi of s by a, obviously. So this is equal to 1 by a. Using this relation we can write. So this is phi of s by a, right? So we started with L of f of at and finally we got its value 1 by phi of s by. So the same thing we proved, getting 1 by phi of s by. In this way we proved this change of scale property. After that, using this property we are going to solve some interesting examples. Make a screenshot of it, then we will go further. Let us discuss this example. What we have, L of f of t is equal to this one. They have directly provided this thing and we have to find Laplace of f of 2t. See, Laplace of f of t already we have to find Laplace of f of 2t. 2 is a multiple of t. Obviously we have to go for this change of scale property. Let us start with the given information. So let me write we have L of f of t. L of f of t, normally we call it as phi of s, okay, and here is also mentioned it is phi of s. So let me write that thing, 2s upon s square plus 4. After that we have to calculate this one. As I told you, we are going to use change of scale property. Let me mention that thing, by change of scale property, what will you get? What we want, L of f of 2t, getting? So if you compare this bracket with this Laplace, you can easily see the value of a is 2. So in this formula also we can put the value of a is equal to 2 and we can write. So this is 1 by 2 phi of s by 2. Since 2t we want and here we have at, so a is equal to 2. Using this formula we got 1 by 2 phi of s by 2. Let us continue that part here. So this is equal to 1 by 2 phi of s by 2. So the question is how to find phi of s by 2. Phi of s already we have. Simply we have to replace s by 2. So we will have phi of s by 2. Let us do that thing. Replace s by 2. So 2 at a place of s I am writing s by 2. Right? Here also at a place of s I will write s by 2. S by 2 square, correct? Plus 4. So 1 by 2, let me simplify it further. So 2 to cancel, s upon, if you take square, s square by 4 plus 4, right? You can further cross multiply here. So this is equal to 1 by 2 into s upon s square plus 16 divided by 4 by cross multiplying. So this 4 is in denominator of denominator, it will go to the numerator. So that means 4 will be here. So 4s into this 1 by 2, again 2 will get cancelled. So finally we will have answer 2s upon s square plus 16. Okay, let me write that thing here, plus 16. So this is a required answer. In this way we can apply change of scale property and we can solve the problem. One more example we will discuss. Before that, make a screenshot of it. Let us discuss this second example. In this example, we have L of f of t is equal to log s plus 3 by s plus 1. Let us write that thing first. So we have L of f of t. We call it as phi of s, right? We call it as phi of s. So this is equal to what we have, log s plus 3 divided by s plus 1. And what we have to find? We have to find L of f of 4t. 4 is a multiple of t, right? So we have to use change of scale property. Let me write that thing, by change of scale property. By change of scale property. See, what will you get by change of scale property? L of f of 4t. I am using this property, getting that property I have already written here. Can you compare and tell me what is value of a? Obviously, a is equal to 4. So in this property also, I will put a is equal to 4. So therefore, we will have 1 by 4 phi of s by 4. Simply I am putting a is equal to 4. So now the question is how to find phi of s by 4. It's very simple. Phi of s is already given to us, getting? So simply we have to replace s by 4 everywhere. So we'll have phi of s by 4. Let us write it. So 1 by 4 I am writing as it is into phi of, okay, this is our phi. So let us replace s by 4. So log s by 4 plus 3 divided by s by 4 plus 1. So this is equal to 1 by 4 log we can cross multiply, right? So what will you get? S plus 12 by 4, correct? By cross multiplying. S plus 4 into 1, 4 by 4. So what will happen? This 4 and 4 will get cancelled to each other, and we will have 1 by 4 log S plus 12 divided by S plus 4. So this is a required answer. Okay, so in this way we got a final answer. Make a screenshot of it and then we will stop. Thank you. Bye bye.